Well done for grabbing your free copy of the LinkedIn Automatic Post Pack. This is a handy cheat sheet that gives you 15 pre-written, 90% done for you, fill-in-the-blank posts, which we use on LinkedIn. Your copy should land in your inbox in the next few minutes, but be sure to watch this video right now so I can help you use this strategy to quickly start generating leads from your LinkedIn account without spending a penny on advertising or spending hours in front of the computer. Now, we've probably not met before. My name is Jonathan Clark, and I've been on LinkedIn since it launched back in 2002. I've been a business coach, a marketing consultant, and a speaker for the last 20 years. And I help my fellow coaches, consultants, and speakers to get between 3 and 5 new clients per week, every week from LinkedIn, so they can finally earn what they need to earn without spending a penny on risky advertising. And just so that you know that you're in exactly the right place, I just want to highlight that these are the exact kinds of posts that I use every day in my business. And it's what I teach all of my private clients to do if they're serious about filling their books. Now, if you're active on your social media feeds, then I'm sure you'll have seen offers for 365 post ideas or 100 content starters for LinkedIn, right? So these kind of calendar templates are all very well and good, and trust me, I buy all of them. But even when they say, shoot a video about a client's success today, or today, tell your tribe about how you got started, you still have to sit down and conjure up the words from somewhere, right? That's hard work. So I wanted to make it zero excuses, idiot proof for me. Here's 90% of the post already written. All you need to do is fill in the blanks to personalize it. So I hope that makes sense. You can't get this anywhere else. Now, this is what's working right now in the real world. These posts have been carefully crafted. And to be totally honest with you, I use them every day. In fact, 2020 was my best year in a decade because the world went online and I was already there and I was ready to take full advantage of the situation. In February 20, I was telling people to start an online wing of their business if they didn't have one, or to up their game online because I could see what was coming. LinkedIn membership has got over 700 million members. Do you think you might find some of your ideal clients in that lot? See, most of the professionals that I speak to are either too busy, they don't have the time to spend learning how to use LinkedIn from scratch, so they just post something occasionally, or they connect with anyone who'll have them, right? Plus, there are so many armchair gurus who sell you courses on how to use LinkedIn. Most of these guys make their money selling courses, not actually using LinkedIn, by the way. Which means there's loads of conflicting tactics, there's advice, there's inside secrets, there's shiny toys, and a lot of it is outdated. So that leaves a lot of business owners totally confused or hesitant because they don't really know what to do on LinkedIn. And that's a shame because LinkedIn can be an absolute goldmine if you know how to mine it properly. And in a world where the pandemic has forced everybody online, there's even more opportunity than ever. But there's also more frustration. If only somebody would spell it out in baby steps. So guess what? I have. Now the good news is, if you've struggled with any of these issues, I'm going to walk you through how to get the most out of every single LinkedIn post so that every day you're raising your profile, you're building your brand, and you're getting more likes, comments, and shares from your ideal clients, and it won't cost you a bean. Sound good? So, let me prove it to you. Let's take a look at what you've just downloaded, and we're going to talk about what's in that handout. So here we see the anatomy of a polished post that will get you noticed. One that will attract the right eyeballs, and it ticks all the boxes of the LinkedIn algorithm. So it looks like this: a text post with a related image, obviously, tagging somebody relevant in the text if it involves somebody else, 1 to 3 popular hashtags at the bottom of the post, and an external link to a website or your offer or your blog post, not in the body of the post, because LinkedIn hates that, but rather if you're going to link to anything external to LinkedIn, then you do that in the comments. Okay? This becomes your basic core template. Then there are 15 themes of posts that we suggest you use. Different types of content that you can share with your clients. Some are fairly self-explanatory, some need a little bit more in-depth explanation. So the first one is the educational post, where you share your tips, your advice, and your knowledge and your expertise to help your target ideal client. The gratitude post, where you thank somebody in your network and you tell us in the post what you're thanking them for. The documentary post, you imagine your life as like a reality show, so take us behind the scenes and let us know what's going on in your world off screen. The controversial post, deliberately polarising people by starting a debate or stirring up a discussion. Ask a question that your ideal prospect would have an opinion about. This is also a good place to post frequently asked questions that your target market would ask and that you can answer. The social proof post. If you get a testimonial or a thank you from a client, share it on LinkedIn as a screenshot or a photograph and a story. The corporate social responsibility post, what you're doing for the community, how you're helping the planet, how do you support other people, are you volunteering, that kind of thing. The inspirational post, and I don't mean a cheesy quote or a one-liner meme, I mean a story of adversity where you're vulnerable and you talk about your struggles and how you overcame them. The motivational post. Listen, mindset is everything, so feel free to share your best personal development tips or a visualization exercise or a breathing technique. News updates is where your target market needs to know information that you already know, so you become the human Google. Wins and successes that you've had or that your clients have had. What you've learned, what you've read recently, and what were the biggest takeaways. A personal story where you review some of your past and your history, especially if it would resonate with your ideal client. Your company culture post where you talk about your company ethos and give an example. And the final one is the resource giveaway. What's a tool, a handout, or a template that you could post on LinkedIn, like I've just done, for anyone to take advantage of? So in the download, I give you pre-written 90% done for you templates. You just cut and paste it and personalise it to your business. Boom, job done. There's also a calendar in there which tells you which post to write on which day of the month. Easy peasy. Now, that will help you solve the problem of knowing what to write. If you're willing to spend 30 minutes a day, Monday to Friday, on LinkedIn, just filling in the blanks, you will get more profile views, more likes, more comments, more shares, and more conversations with your ideal client. Or you could outsource the whole lot to a virtual assistant or a social media manager if you don't want to do it yourself. Just show them this video and they could do it for you. This is only one step in the journey to turning LinkedIn into a lead generating machine that will do all of your marketing and lead generation for you. To be fair, you do need to think about if your LinkedIn profile looks good and does it say the right things, or is it just an outdated CV? Will it appeal to your target audience, right? Now that assumes you already know who your target audience is. Have you identified your ideal client profile? Then we'll look at the daily processes we've just outlined. Posts that get you noticed. What posts are going to get read? How often should you be posting? How do you use articles and groups where you find thousands of your prospects in one place and send them to your website? What do you say as you nurture and follow up in those messages to uncover needs and build connections? It's not just about sales, it's about building a high value network. There's a lot to think about, which is why I've broken it down into a 9-step roadmap. What you're looking at here is the proven linked leads framework that we use to help our clients get qualified leads coming through the door on a weekly basis. This is the bigger picture where we give you a clear step-by-step game plan to follow, all the encouragement and support you need to make it work. All you do is you bring the hunger or the desire to make the kind of money that you want to make. If you want to get crystal clear on the one thing you should be doing right now to get a steady flow of qualified prospects who are keen to talk to you about being coached or speaking gigs or consultations, the next step I suggest is you book a strategy call with me on the phone. Let's have a chat on Zoom, whatever. If you're like me and you're a coach and a consultant or a speaker and you need the clients and the financial security of that money coming in every month, so you'll sleep better, your partner will be happier, there'll be less stress, in a world that's gone to hell in a handcart, then I can help you. If sales are down, if there's too much financial uncertainty, and if you think the world has gone mental, then the world has certainly gone online. LinkedIn use has gone up by 300% since the pandemic hit. All the customers you'll ever need are on there right now, and they're open to connecting, and you can reach them for free. So let me show you how to master LinkedIn so you can stop worrying about the future. Book a call with me as soon as you can. Take care.